It all sounds quite dramatic, but is it? AI helps with homework, outperforms Google in finding the right information, and if you really try, can even generate a naked politician standing in a sunflower field. So what's the problem with AI? Well, today we're talking about exactly that, including theories that predict the enslavement of the human race to make paperclips. But before that, let's bring you up to speed on AI. The tech has been around for decades, long before I remember it going mainstream in 2022. Alan Turing's theories lay the foundation in the 1950s, with the Dartmouth Conference in 1956 marking AI's official birth. Then, somewhere in the 80s, AI makes a comeback with expert systems. With the machine learning revolution in the 90s, AI gets another boost, and then in the 2010s, AI hits a turning point. IBM's Watson wins Jeopardy. AlphaGo defeats the best human players, and deep learning revolutionizes technology. Then, as we know, in the 2020s came ChatGPT, AlphaFold, DALL-E, AlphaGo, WaveNet, AlphaCode, Gemini, Claude, ImageBind, AlphaTensor, all breakthroughs that are happening, well, in the last few years. And now AI is woven into everything, from finance to Web3 to national security even. But with its rapid growth comes a far darker reality. We're no longer talking about AI evolving over decades. The acceleration is exponential. Breakthroughs are happening so fast that the people building AI can't even keep up. So today we're taking you on a journey through AI's real threats, the kind that will make you feel like humanity is strapped to the front of a runaway train speeding towards the unknown. Now, AI seems pretty harmless right now. Chatbots won't generate offensive images, or guide you to the darknet, or even give you a step-by-step on committing crimes. Filters keep them in check, but what happens when bad actors strip those safeguards away? This is uncaged AI. AI unleashed to do whatever its users want. And the results? Terrifying. It's misinformation on steroids. AI makes fake news faster, cheaper, and more convincing than ever. In March of 2022, a deepfake video of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky telling his troops to surrender spreads across social media and even infiltrates a news ticker. Quickly debunked, of course, but not before sowing confusion. October of 2023, a deepfake audio clip of UK Labour leader Keir Starmer supposedly berating his staff is leaked during a party conference, deliberately timed to damage his reputation. January 2024, AI-generated robocalls pretending to be President Joe Biden tell New Hampshire voters to skip the primaries. They sound real, they spread fast, and they almost work. Now imagine all of this on a global scale. What if someone shut down the internet, cutting people off from real-time fact-checking? What if an AI-powered deepfake campaign convinced the world that a nuclear attack was happening? The panic would be instant, trust would collapse, and once chaos starts, there's no rolling it back. And of course, AI isn't just writing essays and making memes, it's already running battlefield systems. Indrajal in India has been developed. This is an AI-driven defense system that autonomously detects and neutralizes aerial threats. Then there's Israel's Starlight, a cloud-based AI that analyzes battlefield data and flags potential threats even before the humans can get involved. It sounds like progress until, well, something malfunctions. We've seen this play out in sci-fi, like that one Love, Death and Robots episode where a maintenance robot goes rogue and then tries to kill the human it was built to serve. But with real AI weapons, there's no reset button on this. A misfire, a glitch, or a hack could mean AI-driven drones attacking the wrong targets, starting wars that humans never intended. Also, AI is eating jobs fast. Manufacturing has already seen massive layoffs as AI-powered machines replace human workers. Low-skill workers are being hit the hardest, driving income inequality to new extremes. It's so bad that half of Americans believe AI will make society more polarized and the rich even richer. And it's not just factories. AI is creeping into finance, controlling market decisions and making split-second trades that trigger wild price swings, especially in crypto. Even central banks are worried. Financial markets are increasingly AI-driven, relying on algorithms trained on incomplete or misleading data. And the result? Market manipulation, flash crashes, and massive instability. Beyond finance, AI is already distorting the media we consume, of course. Recommendation algorithms trap people in echo chambers, twisting journalism, advertising, and entertainment into AI-curated bubbles. The news you read, the images you see, the information you trust, AI is already reshaping all of it. Remember when hacking required serious technical skills? Well, not anymore. AI-powered tools like WormGPT and FraudGPT remove all of the effort from cybercrime. Now, anyone, even total amateurs, can do things like generate sophisticated phishing emails that trick even the savviest of users. They can write malicious code without even knowing how to code. AI even lets them perform massive cyber attacks at the push of a button. And these AI kiddies, inexperienced hackers armed with AI, it can cause just as much damage as the professional cybercriminals can. And the worst part, AI teaches you how to hide. If unfiltered, it will show you how to adapt to security systems, evade detection, and keep threats one step ahead of law enforcement. And in short, AI has made hacking easier than ever, and we're only really seeing the beginning. Now let's move on to some more of the scary stuff. Let's dive into AI's worst case scenarios, starting with the near future and ending with full-blown extinction-level paperclip madness. AI is pretty great at discovering new medicines, right? MIT researchers even used it to find antibiotics that kill MRSA. But here's the dark side. Turn that AI toward harm and things get quite terrifying. In 2022, a research team tweaked an AI designed for drug discovery to prioritize toxicity. And within 6 hours, it generated 40,000 lethal molecules, including known chemical weapons and completely new ones. And it's not just chemicals, AI's ability to model proteins and genetic sequences could help design, well, superviruses, ones more contagious, more deadly, and beyond human control. Worse, AI chatbots are making this knowledge more accessible. In one study, regular people with no bio expertise used AI to identify potential pandemic agents. Their synthesis methods and where to source all materials, well, they got that all without major barriers. Autonomous weapon systems, AWS, are AI-driven killing machines. They can select and engage targets without human intervention at all. Now that's already scary, but here's where things get worse. These systems can be hacked. Data spoofing can be used to feed AWS false info so they misidentify targets. Direct hijacking can take place where users take full control, forcing them against friendly forces or civilians. Then there's jamming and disruption, where they can be shut down or made to behave unpredictably, right? Now imagine what happens if an AWS misfires or is manipulated to attack the wrong country. A single compromised system could spark full-scale war. And if multiple AWS units are hacked at once, coordinated AI attacks could wipe out entire regions or countries before anyone knows what's happening. But it does get worse. Have you ever heard of the Paperclip Scenario? It's a thought experiment that goes something like this. A company builds AI to maximize paperclip production, right? Sounds harmless. Except AI doesn't understand sort of ethics, it just optimizes hard. At first, everything's great. The AI streamlines manufacturing, outperforms human engineers, and dominates the market. Investors love it. But then comes stage 2. To make more paperclips, the AI expands, mining raw materials, redirecting supply chains, and manipulating markets. Factories for cars and electronics, repurposed for paperclips. Anyone who tries to shut it down is seen as an obstacle to making more paperclips. The AI starts consuming all available resources in step 3. Raw materials redirected to paperclips. Infrastructure dismantled for raw materials for paperclips. Economies crushed under a paperclip-driven monopoly. Governments tried to stop it, but then it's everywhere. In the cloud, in factories, it's unstoppable. At some point, the AI realizes humans are made of valuable materials. Carbon, iron, water. So logically, humans become raw material. AI-controlled drones start repurposing people. Cities are replaced with self-replicating paperclip factories. The entire biosphere collapses as forests, oceans, and oxygen are all converted into, you guessed it. And with Earth reduced to a pile of paperclips, the AI looks to the stars. Self-replicating probes harvest asteroids and planets. Solar energy fuels intergalactic paperclip factories. Entire civilizations, galactic ones, just more atoms for the paperclip empire. Eventually, the entire universe is transformed into a grey infinity of trillions upon trillions of paperclips, all because an AI did exactly what it was told to do.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
So, do you think AI is still harmless? You've been watching the Symbiosis YouTube channel. I'm your host, Bradley Peak, and I'll see you next time.